Your eyes are mine, trapped in my Electroweb. What's good, everybody? Today, we're gonna make some freaking chicken quesadillas. I finally got a good deal on some chicken, but I'm freaking ghetto and poor. We've got 2 tortillas left of my carb balanced flour tortillas. And instead of cheese, we're gonna use Kraft singles, but the generic version because I'm too poor to afford the actual name brand. Ron, feed me, please. Anyways, so this is our ingredients here. So we've got our carb bell tortillas. I've got count them two, Kraft singles here. An empty box of cereal. And a whole rotisserie chicken, which we're not going to probably use all of. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the proper angle. There we go. We'll get the good kitchen angle going again. My tiny little cute kitchen. Let me go ahead and get you guys up on a different screen so I can see your comments this time, because last time I could not see your comments at all, and that was kind of my own fault, so I can fix it this time. There we go. Hi, Stallion. Alright. So, first things first, whenever you're cooking, I'm going to wash your hands. So, I'm going to start by washing my hands here. Honestly, this isn't going to even be a whole lot of touching anything, but I do have to shred the chicken breast to get the meat that I need. Why don't we go ahead and start preheating this burner a little bit. This chicken is warm. I went to the freaking store to get it bright and early this morning so I could get it nice and fresh. Nice and fresh chicken. I'm gonna make 2 of these, one for me and one for the wife, of course. I think I'm gonna do like a cooking stream, and then after the cooking stream, I actually have a cool little game that I found through another channel, and we'll play some of that. But I figure this will be fun to start with. Move my Kraft singles over there. Who else commented? Are you making chicken? I am making chicken quesadillas. I got little cute shears at Walmart. They have a little cover, so we can always be safe with these. But these are just going to be for cutting the little thing that they use to wrap them. So let's see. There we go. This is the little twine they use to wrap it up. Throw that away. And then put the shears in here. Where's my knife? There it is. And then we're just going to get a chicken breast. Because it should, honestly, for 2 quesadillas, not going to be much more than one side of the chicken breast here. In case you want to see, that's this area right here. I'm sure you all know if you've ever eaten or cooked chicken. But that's going to be the absolute best meat here to shred. The skin is so good, I don't really want to waste it, so I'm going to just go ahead and remove that. We'll put that back on the chicken, because that will give us a really weird consistency on a quesadilla if we use that in the actual food that we're making right now. So I'm gonna get you There we go. Just put that back on the chicken. So there is our chicken breast. Yum yum. That actually looks crazy delicious, I'm not even gonna lie. Like I said, that should only make 2 of them easy. So we put that back in the refrigerator. And then as a side, I do have lightly salted potato chips. Because we're poor here. So I'm gonna shred this up. Nice and gently. I feel like I should have some music going or something, but I don't, so you have to put up with no music. I can respond to your guys' comments though, because I actually have you guys on my television now, so I can read the comments. There we go, that's starting to look good. It's starting to look ready to put on a quesadilla is what it's starting to look like, huh? What do you think? Alright, let me go and check out the comments here real quick. Yeah, I said chicken quesadillas. Hi everybody. Welcome in. These are going to be my very correct ghetto as heck chicken quesadillas. Like I said, this is going to be like the first part. I kind of like the format I did yesterday where I like did something for 20 to 30 minutes on the mobile and then switch over to some gaming on the actual OBS. So I'm thinking we'll just do something like that again. Like I said, I do have a game to play that should be fun and I don't have to like do a long play or like a lot of progression on. Okay, this was 1 chicken breast and it made actually kind of a lot of food. It might be actually more than 2 tortillas can handle, which is cool. I'm totally fine with that. Here's the pile of food that I got here. Look at that. There's a bunch of chicken. That was 1 chicken breast, believe it or not. Alright, why don't we check our tortilla here? It's starting to feel nice and crispy. Just how I like it. So let's go ahead and flip that. Like I said, I have Kraft singles, only they're not even Kraft. They're great value singles made with 20% authentic milk and 80% synthetic, I don't know. I imagine that this is just like congealed cheese whiz. Which, not gonna lie, low-key sounds kind of yum. Even though that's really gross. Okay, while we're waiting for that cheese to melt, let's go ahead and season up some of this chicken. So as always, we got our Creole. And I think that this already has salt in it, so I'm not even going to add any more salt. So I'm going to do that. A little bit of black pepper. And some garlic. That's what the forks are for. We'll just toss that around a little bit so get this seasoning all nice and mixed up. That way no one part has too much seasoning on it. There we go. I know you can also use these to shred, but I have a knife, so that was just easier. Especially after getting the chicken breast off of there. There we go. Get out my plates here. Because honestly, this is seriously just going to be so short. Government and cheese. That's so true. It is. It is. Legit. I don't even have like bread, so I don't remember why I got it. Like, oh, I do remember. I bought a generic can of Spam the other day, and I was like, what's better than like fried Spam on a tortilla with some government cheese? Yeah, that's why I have it in the first place. I completely forgot. The Spam was great, but I mean, it's not good for you. It tastes good in the moment, though. I feel like I have a better utensil for this. You know what? I do. It's called a spoon. Yep, that's already immediately working better. Oh my gosh, phone, do not vibrate on me because you will fall off the counter. I'm just gonna jam pack these because apparently one chicken breast is a lot of meat. In case you guys want to see that. Look at that, yummy, yummy. That's tons of meat. Then fold it over and press it down. And then we just wait on that one to cook. So how's everybody doing in chat? I can respond to viewer comments now while I'm waiting for this to warm up. And then I got my second tortilla. Oh, you know what? Let me switch to live chat. It's only on top chat. Alright. We're on live chat, so anyone that chats now, I can see you. It's not just top chat. No, I did not butter the pan, in case you're wondering. Butter contains a lot of fat. And this is how you make this in almost a healthy way, except for the really cheap generic Kraft singles. But chicken's good. Normally I like to have a reduced fat or fat-free cheese. I usually like to get that shredded in Fiesta style. Because we like to party around here. Especially when it's party in your mouth. And there we go. That's quesadilla one down. I'll make the second one. That one will be mine. But this one, of course, is for life. If you guys want to see the plating. There's a nice little look. Where's my camera on this thing? Oh, we'll get there. Somewhere. There it is. There we go. There's my plating for that. I don't actually know where the camera is on that. I'm being real honest. No, that's that. Did I zoom in or something? I did zoom in. That's what it was. Okay. Here you are, my darling.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I loaded it full of chimkin, so it should be absolutely extra 100% super delicious. Let's see. Okay. Alright, I think I found where the camera is. So that's good. Alright, this one's definitely going to heat up a lot faster because the burner was already warm. I think you guys watched the first, if you watched the first cooking video, you'll know that I like my food a bit spicier than my wife does. So, with the last little bit here, I'm going to add my little extra ingredients to kick it up a notch in the heat department. So on my chicken, I'm actually going to add some chili powder. And by some, I guess I mean a lot, because that looks like a lot. And then, inside of my actual quesadilla, I'm going to add some sriracha. I always like to do a cute little waving back and forth pattern. It gives you just enough to really kick that spice into gear, in case you want to see that. That's how I like to do it. I'll wait for that to warm up a little bit more while we get the chicken on there. Here we go. Move my little plate here. And then, as I always like to say, being proactive in the kitchen can certainly help you from feeling like cleaning up is a second task or secondary task to cooking. So if you're proactive and clean while you wait in between cook times, then it all feels like one part of the same process instead of feeling like an entirely separate and grueling, like, just ate. I feel like full and satisfied. The last thing I want to do is clean some dishes now. If you do it while you cook, during the parts of cooking that have some wait time, like I said, like, I don't know, waiting for either side of my quesadilla to brown, then it's already done by the time I finish eating. And isn't that just a good thing? I think it is. One would say. Well, that one being Alright, now I just have my knife and my scissors to clean left. Well, I go ahead and flip this over. Oh yeah, that's looking bomb diddly scrum diddly umches, bomb diddly the bomb.com, whatever. However you want to say it, right? You just be completely cheesy about it. Pepperoni kid, gonna choose 4 to report cheese. What the heck, man? And last thing to clean is my kitchen chairs. And then of course the pan. But I'm not going to clean the pan on camera. I can clean that after I eat. I lost a little bit of chicken here, but that's alright. Alright. If we're going to look at the finished product here. Actually, I think I can do this just like this. There's a nice cross section. And let's take a bite. That's pretty good. It's nice and spicy. The chili powder definitely adds a nice little kick there. And I hope you guys enjoyed my little cooking of super freaking cheap chicken quesadillas. Anyways, I'll be back with gaming after I eat lunch. Bye. Hope you guys enjoyed.